One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So NC State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Defensively, you want that quarterback moving, right? You don't want his feet set. You want him to be running to try to throw the football.
Trying to take it back.
tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smothers. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They'll try to get outside. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Puts it out of the air. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Grab near the marker. It's Grimes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Snap it to the back. Creates a little room. Nice move there. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He wants to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Wolfpack put themselves
Suckers bringing out the
in a hole here on second
motherfucking
down.
trickery, huh?
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Nowhere to go.
Look
The
at that.
ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it. They were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hold and fire complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Looking for a crease. It's French. Got a little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's loose down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UNC!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Bailey. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. To the ground with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Woo.
That's right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Pressure coming.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Lopez to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's complete to the left. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him.
Touchdown, North Carolina! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Grimes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. NC State quick to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's complete to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away. Into the end zone. He was open. He had it. And
what the fuck are you here for, nigga? You weren't even in the play.
Instead, it's 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Lopez wants to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gives it on the option. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Turning it on! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick release by the QB. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Rush is on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. The sure hands. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, NC State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up. This offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, UNC. And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game.
Play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Catch in the middle is Smothers. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Lopez to pass. On over the middle, it's Culliver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The run to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And the Tar Heels get enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's French. There he goes. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibe.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got some room, it was over. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Under fire. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble and throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot, though.
And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Oh, he found a space on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Balls it in on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Fires to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Grimes. And he's wrestled to the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The sweep feet buy a little time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Grimes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Let's go.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Trying to set up the screen. Hard running there. He'll go out of bounds take him at the 16. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. With the catch, it's Johnson. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.